The user event script is closely related to the client script. These scripts will only be fired when a record is being loaded or saved, but the script runs on the server side and not the client side. User event scripts will execute no matter where the load or submit request is coming from. So this means it will be executed irrespective of whether it is a user working in the website, a third-party integration, or another internal script that is making the request. So, for example, if a user is working on the web page, a user event script will be executed if we have one. If we have a third-party integration, so say for example, we have API calls to a shopping cart solution, then when we either update the record or make a new record, then the user event script will take place. Or if another script is working on that record, then when that script is being executed, it will also fire the user event. So the user event will always be executed when a change is made, irrespective of whether it's a website, a third party, or another script in your system. Whenever a process or user attempts to read a record out of a database, the user's before load event is triggered. We can use this to pre-process data, set default values, or manipulate the UI form before the user sees it. So we can, before this record loads, we can make changes, we can make modifications, we can change the way the form looks, the way that we have fields on the form. Once a process or user attempts to submit a record to the database, whether it's the creation of a new record, editing a record, or deleting a record, the following happens. First, before the request makes its way to the database, a before submit event fires. We can use this event, for example, to clean up the record before it saves to the database. So if we have two fields with numbers, for example, and we have a third field which is a hidden field in our database, we could go and add those two fields together and put it into the hidden fields values and save it to the database before it is submitted to the database. Once the before submit function is finished, then the record is sent to the database, and there it is either created, modified, or deleted depending on what we told it to do. After the database processing is complete and after submit event fires, we can use this event, for example, to send out an email notification of changes or to sync up with integrated third-party systems. So the after submit event is very useful. So again, if we have a shopping cart and we add a new product to our shopping cart, we can use the user event script to update our shopping cart with the new product, the edited product, or we could even remove the product from our shopping cart.